I have some things that I could / should be doing, but I saw a video that Christina Horner made about book guilt, and it kind of made me go la 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 la, I can't hear you. I do read a lot, not as much as I used to. Last year I made it through about 100 books, a little less, which for me felt like not a lot. But I tend to buy or even acquire more books than I read. You know, I buy new books, I buy used books, people give me books, people lend me books. Even when we moved in here, I mean, we have books spread out all throughout the apartment, but when we were alphabetizing this big bookcase in the living room, for some reason we started counting and figured out that I'd read less than half of them. Which sounds bad, but I do tend to weed out a lot of books. Like the books that I know I'm going to read again or that I just loved so much that I really want to own them, I keep. Most everything else I donate, give to friends, you know, give away. But so I have a lot of book guilt in that respect, that there are a lot of books waiting for me. I'm not obviously going to go through all of them because that would be a very long video, but I thought I would go through a few of the books that are making me feel guilty right now. So these are the 3 books that are sitting in my bedside table right now, well, a few minutes ago. Scarlett Thomas's Bright Young Things. I love some of her other books that I've read. My best friend lent me this, maybe like a month ago. I still haven't read it. And then John Dies at the End, and this book is Full of Spiders by David Wong. Again, my best friend lent me these. Then I have these 3 Tad Williams books, also lent to me by my best friend, who I should hope is not watching this video. I love China Miéville, Embassy Town, still haven't read it. Bought it a while ago. I have some of his other books on my Kindle as well, need to get to those. This summer I bought Kurt Vonnegut's Look at the Birdie in a thrift store in, I want to say Berkeley, so probably Berkeley. And then Kindle books, I am a slave to Kindle, buy it now. That button is horrible. Actually, the book that's my biggest book guilt right now is David Foster Wallace and Infinite Jest, which is taking me a while to get through because it's like it makes my brain uncomfortable, so I keep stopping and reading other books in between. I think I've been reading it for like a month, and I'm thinking I should just take like a full Sunday and just read it through, just uninterrupted all day, and bunches of cups of tea. On here I also have Dawn French's A Tiny Bit Marvelous, which I'm like halfway through and not enjoying that much, but you know, you win some, you lose some. So I bought Beautiful Creatures because I saw the trailer, the movie trailer, and I remembered that I'd read something about the book and hadn't read it, so I bought that. I just finished today Geek Love by Katherine Dunn. I can recommend it. It's kind of like John Irving, but screwed up to 11. It's kind of weird. It's not about geeks like nerds, it's about geeks like carnival freaks. It turns out that I don't have as many sort of guilty conscience books on here as I thought I did. I seem to have read most of what I've bought. Interesting. I tried to pause and film my kitten killing a tiny stuffed mallard, but I was too slow. So, where was I? Oh yeah, that is some of the books, a small fraction of the books giving me a guilty conscience right now. I want to try and get back into reading more this year. I want to read more than 100 books. But I know that it takes a while to get back into the habit of reading a lot, because it's a lot easier to just, you know, stay online and keep scrolling through stuff that's actually boring me. So, I've recently gotten back into reading a lot before bed, which is bad because as I got out of the habit, I also got into the habit of going to bed kind of late, which means that I'm now back into the habit of reading until like 2 in the morning, which is actually not that great for you. But yeah, no, I just need to like find an hour in the evenings or whenever to just lay down on the couch with a book. For instance, Infinite Jest. But yeah, bye.